Determine the vertical deflection of point C in the frame shown in figure by using strain energy method. Given E equals 200 kilonewton per millimeter square and the moment of inertia I equals 30 into 10 to the power of 6 millimeter to the power of 4. Here the given beam is a cantilever L-shaped bent. At A it is fixed, A to B that is 4 meter, B to C that is 3 meter. The moment of inertia from B to C is I and moment of inertia in between A and B is 2I. Here at C it is subjected to a load of 1 kilonewton. Here we have to consider this one as 1 kilonewton load as P. Then to calculate the total strain energy, first we have to consider a section at a distance of x from C. Then calculate the bending moment. Here first portion, that is portion origin limits M, then EI. For first portion, that is C to B, here to calculate the bending moment in portion CV, consider a section xx at a distance of x from C. The limits of integration, C as origin, the limits are 0 to 3. X varies from 0 at C and it is maximum or 3 meter at B. Then the bending moment is P into X, that is Px. Then the moment of inertia is EI. The flexural rigidity is EI, E into I. In portion B to A, if you consider a section at a distance of x from B, the limits are, the origin is B, the limits are x varies from 0 at B and it is maximum at A, hence the limits are 0 to 4. The bending moment is P into 3, that is 3P. Then the flexural rigidity, here the moment of inertia is 2I, hence the flexural rigidity is 2EI in this portion. Now we will calculate the total strain energy due to the bending moment for the entire structure, that is given by U equals m square dx divided by 2EI. Then here to calculate this one, here that is for the first portion the limits are 0 to 3. M is Px whole square divided by dx divided by 2EI plus for the second portion the limits are 0 to 4. The bending moment is 3P whole square dx divided by moment of inertia is, flexural rigidity is 2EI, 2 into 2EI. Then here after simplification of this one, P square divided by 2EI is constant, integration of, that is x square dx plus the second portion, that is 3P square, that is 3P square, that is 3P whole square, that is 9P square divided by 4EI. Integration of, the limits are integration of dx within the limits 0 to 4. After simplification or integration, this one is by substituting, that is integration of x square, that is x cube by 3 the limits are 0 to 3 plus 9p square divided by 4ei. Then integration of dx is x, the limits are 0 to 4. Then this one is p square divided by 3, 3 ja 9, 9 3 ja 27 by 3, that one is 9p square divided by 2ei plus 9p square into 4, that one is 9p square divided by 4 get cancels, that is here this one is LCM is 2, this one is 2 into 9 18 plus 9 27 P by EI, or this one equals 13.5 by EI. This is the total strain energy stored in the body, that is 13.5. Then here this one is the internal work done or the strain energy stored in the body. Then external work done equals external work done, it is given by external work done equals half into P into delta C. This one is equation number 2. By equating 1 and 2, that is half into P into delta C, that equals, since when the equilibrium condition is reached, both external work done due to the applied load and the internal work done, that is strain energy stored in the body, both are equal, that is 13.5 by EI, 13.5 P by EI, not EI, 13.5 P by EI. Then this one is here by substituting, that is delta C equals 13.5 by, that is into 2, that one is by cross multiplication 27 PP get cancels 27 by EI. Then by substituting the value of EI, that one is 27 divided by 6000 kilonewton meter square, that one is 27 divided by 6000, that one is 27 divided by 6000, that one equals 4.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meters, or the deflection at C is 4.5 millimeter, that one is downward.